Welcome back, everyone, to lovely Unity of Command. And this time I forgot what we were actually going to do. I think Estonia. Or no, I was gonna do Smolensk. Right. So let's get started. It's gonna lead on to Kiev Encirclement or Typhoon. Oh, to both, really. We are at 3 of 13 scenarios in the Black Turn campaign, so making good progress so far, but still got a lot to go. Black Turn is, I believe, one of the biggest campaigns, so maybe not as much to this game as you may have thought. I don't know. Still leading the scenario, or loading the scenario. Good. Dramatic success at Minsk has brought the German armor to the banks of the Dnieper in just 2 weeks. The infantry is lagging behind, however, and is continuing to push. And the continued push to Smolensk is looking to be a challenge. Advance swiftly, but always make sure that your rear areas are safe for supply. The rail bridge to the east of Vitebsk is to be repaired at the first opportunity. 9 turns for victory. My brain is not working. 7 turns for decisive victory, and every objective on time, as always, for the brilliant victory. Scenario notes. On turn 2, 4 infantry divisions will arrive at the Dvina crossing east and southeast of Vitebsk. Further 3 divisions will have to cross the Berezina between Borisov and Babruysk at the same time to assist the Dnieper crossing. Okay, so we have the big Dnieper, which is going to be flowing down right towards Ukraine. Main barrier towards the sort of completion of this mission, it seems, because the enemy is fortified on the eastern bank with tons of infantry. Some armor, most of their armor has been defeated further west in our last episodes. We do have a pretty decent force of armor and mobile divisions, but a very lackluster roster of infantry divisions because they're all still kind of catching up in the earlier campaigns coming in from Minsk. Basically, this is the map that we played on the first episode of this campaign near Minsk. This is the eastern part of it, so we are going to have to do without a lot of infantry. Some are going to come in the next few turns, and to do that, to use that effectively will be one of the main objectives of the scenario, would seem, because we have very, very quick sort of objectives. I mean, we need to take Vitebsk by turn 2. That's going to be our first objective. Vitebsk protects the Soviet line along the Dvina. Capturing the city will force the Soviets to withdraw, and that's gonna be easy enough, really. 2 turns, I think, at least. Shouldn't be that bad to capture a city. Some of the harder ones, though, are gonna be Yelnya and Raslav. No, Raslav seems fine. Yeah, Yelnya and Smolensk, because Smolensk is protected by a whole host of Soviet armored divisions and a forest as well. This is the first mission where we see the 122mm specialists, which is gonna be harsh because of their defense stats, and also because artillery plus 3, I believe, means that they can support nearby units. So that's a bit of a problem. Good. So let's get started, and we're gonna cross. Are we? Because this armor division is going to advance on Vitebsk from the south. They have an engineer, which means that their river crossing and fortification attacking is going to be better. So having that available for that push is going to be okay. It seems like we could also use the 20th Motorized for that. We're going to give them some engineers, which basically took us completely out of our prestige already. Now, first, finish you off. We got the overrun, which is exactly what I wanted, but I cannot move on to fighting infantry in the city, so I'll attack the armor. And then next turn, we will most likely be able to take Vitebsk quite easily, especially with the help of this armor division. This infantry, this motorized Alea, is going to come in and protect the river crossing from this NKVD Polotsk FR. I don't know what an FR is. Oh well. Then you're gonna cross as well, and you would have a much easier chance at destroying the FR rather than, what is this division? the 174th Rifle Division. You're going to then kill them and move like that, because then the 18th Motorized Division will come in and destroy him. That was not an overrun. Very, very unfortunate. You could do something very interesting over here, 17th Panzer Division. Yeah, you're gonna come in here. You have a Flak 88, but it's suppressed because it's moved. I think this Flak 88 can only be active when you're standing still. You're going to bust some of these armored units. And the 12th Panzer is going to focus on protecting the flanks of this breakthrough. Please get the overrun. Excellent. Didn't get an overrun there, and my recon company got destroyed, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Right here in the south, we have a cavalry division that can be used to sort of protect our flanks from these two annoying remnants. We're also going to use the 10th Motorized to finish that off. Then here we have the 29th Motorized, which is not going to be able to fight in any offensive operations for a while because they're way too far away. So you're going to be used in that way as well. The Großdeutschland can also be used like that. Good. Getting all of these guys cornered is going to be very helpful. Then we have the Das Reich with the Stug E's. Now, let's get a little bit more organized, because we've basically dealt with the center of our forces except for the 14th Motorized, which is going to be a bit later. Let's go from north to south. We have a lot of marshes to deal with on our approach to Velikia Luki, and our really only decent unit is the 12th ID with the engineers. Which are hopefully going to destroy the, breached that Soviet tank division's entrenchments. We destroyed them, and now we can bring our offensive to the 181st Rifle Division. And these men are going to be basically a screen for our advance further south, and that was very bad for me. 32nd Infantry Division getting themselves completely destroyed. There is a broken bridge here at the, looks like, juncture between the some vassal stream river thing and some other river, the Dvina. So that's going to be worthless for a long time. Except we really need to get that bridge rebuilt if we want any supplies to come in for Vitebsk. Which is something that I should have considered earlier when playing this. Seems like that bridge is very important to the completion of the scenario. And me not getting that early is going to cost me dearly, it would seem. But next turn, the 18th Motorized Division and the 19th Panzer Division are going to work towards getting that bridge rebuilt. That is going to slow us down a lot, though, however, which is a big problem. Then moving on down, we still have the 14th Motorized. They're going to be used like this because they really can't move in any other direction. And so they're going to provide flanking cover for my main Panzerfrest towards Smolensk. Then in the middle/south, we have our own other motorized divisions that are kind of blocked by the fact that they have to keep these remnants at bay before they cut off our supplies. But in some of these areas, we're going to have to deal with the fact that we need to cross rivers. Crossing rivers is never an easy thing to do. You're gonna get breached, perfect. However, you need to get here and get the bridge. Ah, come on. Yeah, because here you don't have any supplies. So we need to capture that bridge and get ourselves some supplies. Oh, we also need to capture this railroad that's coming through Orsha. Or Arsha, I do not know. And that's not going to be easy. Good. However, no overrun. So we're one step closer to actually getting supplies towards our troops in the southern portion of the map. For this purpose, we are going to use the Das Reich, who have assault guns. Assault guns are artillery and anti-tank steps that do not get suppressed by moving. You saw how this Flak 88 got suppressed by moving, right? Because it's supposed to be standing still. This is a self-propelled artillery piece, or a self-propelled AT piece, I would guess. And that's good because it does not get suppressed when you move. And I'm gonna air attack here. Did not destroy the city, which is excellent. Got the defenses breached, so next turn Orsha is gonna be ours. And then at the same time, I think I fucked up. I could have used the second air attack as well. Yeah, I could have used the second air attack. Oh well, we're gonna use it. Yeah, trying to destroy this guy. Yep, excellent. That was exactly what I was kind of hoping for. And so, did we miss anyone? Nope, we didn't miss anyone. Let's go. Let's see what the Soviets do. Moving up their tanks. Nothing bad. Oh, they're gonna move up someone else to relieve the NKVD equipped division to defend Orsha. Or will they? Not really quite sure what they're doing. They appear to be retreating, in fact, which is not something that you see the AI in this game like almost ever do. Oh, that was a good move. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I was spending all this time trying to get myself sort of safe from those remnants, but it looks like it's basically impossible. I'm gonna have to ignore them. Just grab the railroad, run away with it. We're gonna use the Grossdeutschland to get into Orsha, and grab control of the railway once again. Oh, come on. That's annoying as hell. The fact that they start off with all those movement points despite being cut off is basically the reason they were able to do that. So, yep. Time to get hunting, I would say. Good, got the overrun. That means that we can destroy this guy as well. Perfect, overrun. 2K, excellent. Oh, you retreated the wrong way. Didn't want you there. Then I want... Okay. I have 2 airstrikes. One of them is going to be on Vitebsk. Oh, city in ruins. That's going to help them out very greatly. But we've got the defense breaching troops ready to go. Gonna get the city. Then I'm going to work towards regaining that bridge. Also, you can move towards Velikie Luki. Perfect. Bridge is going to be repaired right off the bat. And that's going to mean that, it does not say right now, but... Yeah, it doesn't... Ooh, there's a marsh. Oh, no. It's still because it hasn't updated the fact that there is actually a railway coming along, so that's a supply source in and of itself. So I would say that everything along the railroad is going to be in supply. And so we can move the division quite safely across. Good. And my 18th Motorized Division is going to head towards Velikie Luki and make sure that capturing that city is not a wet dream, but a very dry reality. Destroyed overrun. Yeah, sure. Attack again. Just put the pressure on with these guys because they won't really be able to do much else. Good. So the north is pretty much content that way. We've also got some more forces ready to deploy, and they can be used to destroy some of these Soviets, and that was sad. we did not destroy that division. Then you can... You can try to flank. Not sure if that's a good idea though. You're gonna widen the gap that we have the railroad for. Good. That's gonna bring the supplies on over to the 18th motorized because the railroad is coming through Vitebsk and that little square or hex. Then we can also deploy you here, but that's controlled by the Soviets, so we'll wait on that. That's gonna be deploying down here. Excellent. Could have used that actually. Was my mistake. That's still deploying there. Yeah, we definitely could have used these two divisions that are deploying in this sort of pocket. Oh no, we couldn't have, because the Soviets had the control of that. Okay, that's fine. You're going to destroy him. Excellent, very useful. You're going to come up here, as well as he. You'll make sure you destroy that division in the city. Would you be able to attack? Probably not, if I moved you here. Worth a shot. Nope. Just undo that. So you'll take out the city. You then get the overrun, which is annoying as hell. And you'll make sure that the supplies are coming through. However, you need to absolutely walk back. So that you have the supplies. Excellent. You can still be used for another attack, the Großdeutschland. Oh right, we still have all these guys here ready to go and do their bidding. Next objective is going to be Smolensk, it would seem. The destruction of enemy forces in the Smolensk area will greatly reduce Soviet organized resistance west of Vyazma. And yeah, so we're gonna have to advance along a very forested landscape, except for a couple of routes. One from Vitebsk to Smolensk, there's a bit of a plain, and then one along the Dnieper coast. So it's gonna be most important to destroy the units along the Dnieper coast. This armor division, 18th Panzer, is going to be advancing along that axis, whereas the other tank divisions are going to be trying to move in from this sort of direction. This guy has the 88mm flak, which means that he has a bonus against the armored units, so let's use him to destroy the rest of the Soviet tanks. Good. Then the engineer person is going to be able to very easily advance up further. Now, we don't have any supplies coming in for them because I'm going to have to advance along the forest because that's where the railroad is running to bring up more supplies, which is sad. But this sort of allows us to do some nice stuff like that. And then you can move in like this, flank the Soviet armor, and get positioned along the railroad. You're going to advance into the forest so that next turn you have your options clear and open. Good. These guys are going to be out of supply for a turn, but they are supplied right now, so that means that they're not going to have... Oh, this 50th Rifle Division is going to cut them off. Well, no matter, there were going to be other supplies anyway. And okay, so I still have someone? No, I don't. Which means that once again, I kind of forgot about my airstrike. We are going to use that to hopefully destroy this motorized division. Okay, that's fine. And then we still have the... Oh, that's useful. Can destroy him. And we can completely capture the railway. Great. We could have also used them to stop the 50th Rifle Division from cutting off our armor contingent. But I don't think that was feasible, because then the 35th Infantry Division is also going to be useful in demolishing the Soviet pocket that has formed north of the railway. And that's going to be it. No more reinforcements, unfortunately. Looks like the Soviets are getting reinforcements, though. Tons of artillery. And that was a very bad move on the part of the Soviets. They moved west of the river. For whatever reason, they abandoned their very favorable position east of the river and decided that it was a good idea to prevent themselves from having the defensive bonus of the river, and also kind of letting us capture the bridge pretty much intact, because what we can do is simply move across. Now, I don't think I'm going to do that, and I'll explain myself later. First off, though, let's destroy some of these annoying-ass divisions that have cropped up. You're going to move on to Velikia Luki. Oh, you decided not to capture the railroad, which is unfortunate. Next turn, you're going to get across the river. The Leia is actually going to help you out and secure your flank. Maybe that's a little bit too many forces for that route. Yes, that is in fact way too many forces for that route, because I didn't realize it would be so easily destroying the remnants of the Soviets in this region. We're going to move across and grab myself that territory so that our supply efficiency in these areas is a little bit better. Then we need to get to Smolensk this turn and bring up my tanks along the route in the forest. It's going to be a tall order while also protecting my flanks. So I hope that we can do that. And to do that successfully, I'm going to have to get this guy dealt with. So let's send double air attacks against them. Good. It's going to allow me to move along the coast with my better units. Perfect. Unfortunately, these guys can't move away, which is sad. We could actually reach Smolensk this turn and start to attack it, which is what we're going to do. Because we can use other forces to mop up the remnants of Soviet troops in the area. Good. So Smolensk is going to be definitely ours, and we can use the rest of my men to check the enemies in their pockets. I just want to make sure that my flanks are covered as much as possible. In fact, I kind of made a mistake. They can move east with the 134th Rifle Division towards this connecting point between Orsha and Smolensk. But maybe I can... Oh, leaving this guy alive is going to be a problem. But we can move the Cavalry Division in and destroy them. Good. And the 233rd Rifle Division can't move far enough in order to cut our supplies, so that's good. Then we are going to move in, and we're going to try to cross the Dnieper and get east towards Raslav, which is going to be a turn 5 objective. Not too far away. Let's grab ourselves the bridge and start smacking the Soviet troops that are on the right bank. While also taking care to demolish some of the tanks. These guys are almost out of supplies, so they're very easy pickings for some of my better troops. And we're going to exploit the breakthrough as quickly as possible, making sure to eliminate any enemy forces that might be sort of troubling our rear. Soon enough, the railroad is also going to be in our control again, the railroad from Orsha to Magiliev. So we're also going to be able to have a supply base a little bit closer to our push that's trying to cut east to Raslavl. Ooh, heavy tanks. That's going to be harsh to deal with. Having the assault gun equipped or the 88 flak equipped unit fighting the heavy tanks is going to be extremely important. However, that's not always how it works, so we'll see about that. Sometimes you just have to fight things with what you have. Okay. We're gonna start off by trying to get into Velikie Luki. That's free suppression, excellent. However, we can't follow up on that? No, we can. Oh, weekly follow up on it. Good. We've also got our infantry coming up through the bogs. These are the Pripyat marshes up here that we're facing. I'm pretty certain. We're near Velikie Luki, so... No, actually the Pripyat is west. No, these are just the ends of the Pripyat. So still some very, very annoying areas to fight through. Okay, so let's move from the south up. These guys are worthless. We need to destroy them all. That was excellent, getting an overrun on all three. Very lucky on my part. Another overrun, excellent. So now we can move in and destroy him. And cut ourselves a nice slice of land here. You're going to come in, destroy him. No overrun, unfortunately. You're also gonna... Oh, damn it. Was expecting an overrun there. Or, sorry, a kill. Okay. So moving in south up. You're going to do that. Destroy him, overrun, get a kill on him. Destroy, overrun, destroyed. And then he can move up, and next turn he can assault Raslavl. However, we really need that railroad under the control of glorious German Reich, so we are going to make sure that it is, because that's gonna give us supplies. Then you're also gonna move down there, and you're gonna be helpful in the attack on Raslavl. Hopefully you're gonna have enough movement points to get there. Probably not, but can dream. A man can always dream. I'm gonna move the 14th motorized in and start attacking the Soviet forces in the surroundings of Smolensk. The destruction, yeah, okay, already looked at that. Can you destroy them? No, you cannot. So it's safer just to use you to attack the Soviet tanks in the city. Okay, so the city could be ours, and we're gonna use... he cannot do that, unfortunately, so we're gonna use him. And then we can't cross the bridge because Group Kamienko is stopping us from doing so. And that was a mistake. No, I cannot undo an attack. Rip. That was a big mistake. I should have used my airstrike in attacking Group Kamienko. I definitely should have used my airstrike. Okay, so you're gonna do that. You're going to use both of the airstrikes. You're going to destroy him. You're going to come in and attack him, and that was worthless. Absolutely worthless. We needed to have the river crossing on this turn, really. If we wanted to grab Yelnya on turn 5, but it looks like we'll get it at turn 6, so no brilliant victory for us. Rip. And I don't... Oh, I just smacked Mike. Sorry. I don't think there's any more things. For this turn, at least. Here comes the Soviet heavy tanks. In fact, I think both objectives are going to be at turn 6. Oh! They just left us the bridge. That's extremely interesting. I'm gonna try to... Oh, that was disappointing. Luftwaffe being disappointing as all hell. Good. That was not disappointing at all. You're the Großdeutschland, so you're gonna be better at attacking vehicles. Ooh, yeah. Yelnya is gonna be ours. Good. Excellent. Perfect. And then, genius move. You can move in and help with the attack on Roslav. Although, you should stay in Smolensk just in case the Soviets decide to do something funny. You can only attack him, so that's fine. That is just fine. Good. You can also attack there. That should help with the assault on Raslavl. So Yelnya, capturing Yelnya allows for an advance. Fuck you, bus. Allows for an advance on Vyazma from the south. Vyazma is up here, which is a very important rail center in the Soviet supply system. Should be the Dnieper line strongly held, and it wasn't strongly held this scenario, but it's fine. Cavalry, perfect suppression on the Soviet heavy tanks. This is going to allow my motorized to move in and completely smash up that division. And do the same there. He's still alive. That's kind of annoying. And I cannot move in this Großdeutschland, or V Großdeutschland, to grab a bite out of that. And unfortunately, I can't move these guys back because they didn't get an overrun. That is very bad. So that means that we're going to have to cut through these men in order for our 10th Panzer to have any chance to enter the fight. First, we're going to try to see... Oh, no overrun. That's sad. And this guy wasn't going to... Yeah, I made a few mistakes in playing that. No overrun. That was sad as hell. The main problem was the fact that I wanted this Panzer Division to be in the fight, but it was a bit of a daydream there. Then you get the overrun. You get 2 overruns when it really didn't need you getting overruns. I needed everyone else to do so. Oh well. I'm gonna crap that patch of territory because there's still no reason not to do that. But at least I got one of the points early. At least I'm proud of that. The decisive victory is definitely gonna be our... Ah, fuck. That's what I was afraid of earlier. The AI really likes to do that, and I mean, God forbid, that's smart. So, hey, might as well do that. Wow. Really now? He's still alive. Finally. Yeah, that was technically captured on the good turn, but... Oh! I had completely forgotten about Veliki Aluki. I had actually completely forgotten about this front. Oh well. Gonna be captured next turn. That's still gonna be a good victory, I would think. Got a bit sloppy at the end. No overruns. Gonna make sure to... I was going to say I should make sure to park someone. Ooh, that's a breach. Really? He's still not dead? That's incredible. He's resilient. All these guys are. They're all extremely resilient. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to park someone in Yelnya just to avoid a unit that spawns over here to take it. Yeah, it's gonna be a decisive victory by basically the skin of our teeth. Can you destroy him, actually? Nope. Never mind. No destruction on him. Yeah, they were basically gone, so... Okay, there goes Raslavl. Occupying Raslavl as a flanking protection against a possible... Occupy Raslavl as a flank protection against a possible counteroffensive from the south. Yeah, sure. Completely just worthless air attack, and we got the Veliki Aluki. Okay, that was a decisive victory by the hair on our back, mostly just because they played like an idiot in the last 2 turns, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with this scenario. Let's continue and see what we have in store for us. Still going up with our logic of center, north, south, which is not a good logic, but hey, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna with Luga to Leningrad, making sure to try to push against the birthplace of the Soviet Revolution. Next time, make sure to follow me. Wait, why am I... No, okay, yeah.